Hey, what's up, Stavi, baby? Eldest and the beautiful, esteemed guest that we have today. I just wanted to ask on behalf of a friend. I promise it's not me. I know every time you get a call like this, okay, it's for a friend. I promise it's for a friend. He has had 4 miscarriages with his girlfriend in the last 6 months.
Can you put the volume up?
And they just found out they're pregnant, like, not even 4 weeks ago. And they're already posting announcement stuff for this kid. So, you think he's getting his hopes up too high? Like, you think I should tell him his lady just has, like, bad parts?
What the
I don't know.
kind of response
Just let me know what you think, you know. I don't know if I should tell him maybe
I think you're
not
a
to get his hopes
dickhead.
up so much. I mean, I don't know. I feel bad for him. He's so excited.
Yeah, of course.
All right, just let me know what you think. Thanks, Stav. Also, I hope this is a free episode because I'm pretty broke and I don't have the Patreon. So thanks.
Well,
right,
bad
man.
news, buddy. Bad news, you're a dickhead and you probably won't even hear this then. But what do you mean? Like, what do you want me to say here? You want me to just support you in thinking your friend is posting about his possible kid too early? It's like, you can't, you're being kind of a dickhead here. This is not the response to have to your friend going through. I mean, 4 miscarriages is straight up traumatic when you want kids. Like, if you don't, that's God doing you 4 solids. But if you want kids, that's fucking horror. And especially if it's like, especially if his girlfriend has to have like a procedure. Because some of these are like, it's just natural, but sometimes you have to have like a procedure. It's like really involved. And so, I mean, it's really not your place, bro. It's really not your place to tell this guy how to react. Who knows what he talked to about his doctor? Like, their doctor might have said, like, whatever, you can, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe the doctor was like, post a pic, bro.
Yeah, you're good, bro.
You're good.
Yeah, which he probably didn't do, but, you know. So, you know.
Yeah, like, what would he even say to this guy? Like, hey, man, I know you're really excited that you might finally have a kid, but, you know, I was just thinking about it. You guys have had 4 miscarriages.
You should probably wait.
Maybe you want to wait to go public with the announcement before. It's like, no, what the fuck?
Let them do whatever the fuck they want to do. And it's like, yeah, do I think he's probably jumping the gun a little bit? If I were in his position, might I be a little? But that's not me. That's not you. Who cares what our fucking opinions are? This is how they're behaving. You know, this is what they want to do. And your job is to be his friend and to fucking be there for him.
And this is how. And
don't tell him his wife's pussy's fucked up.
Yeah, no, this is how every relationship that I've been in has gotten fucked up. It's like me having this thought where I'm like, you know, like, oh, this is my opinion, but then I blurt it out loud and it totally fucks everything up.
It's
so
like,
no,
what's the point?
If you want to keep having friends,
yeah.
let this brew, you know?
It's also like there's nothing he can do, right? Like, they've already posted about it. What are you going to say? Like, hey, that was a bad strategic move. I don't agree with your social media strategy around your, like, what? Why even bring it up? You just think you're right about something and you want me to back you up. I am not doing that. You're a fucking asshole. Could you say to him, like your job is not to even tell him solutions. Your job is to be there emotionally for your friend who's dealing with a fucking hard time.
Yeah, maybe give him a fucking hug like that guy's dad.
Yeah. Give him a nice hug. Be there for him if he needs to talk it out. And maybe you don't even need to talk it out. Like, I just think your attitude is completely wrong when it comes to a friend dealing with something that's tragic, right? Like I said, 4 miscarriages can be really tough on somebody, especially given how late in the term it was, whatever. And you have this weird, instead of being like, oh, I'm rooting for you. You announced this kid. I'm really rooting for him. Instead of being like, how can I be there for him if there's another miscarriage? You're saying, probably gonna. They're probably gonna shit a fucking dead fetus out of her pussy, and they're gonna look stupid. I should tell them it was dumb, shouldn't I?
This post is gonna bite you in the ass one day.
Yeah, you're being such a fucking piece of shit. It's pissing me off, dude. Actually, so just be there for your fucking friend. Stop being a fucking smart ass cunt. Good for you, dude. You like that's the thing. You've put yourself in a position where if your friend has a miscarriage, you're celebrating because you were right. Is that the kind of guy you want to be? What you're actually hoping is that you're right about the post, not that this fucking baby is healthy. You're a fucking piece of shit. You suck dick. Yeah, that's it. That's really it. Don't tell him how to behave when it comes to this. Don't be like, hey man, you shouldn't get your hopes up. Like if he wants to broach the subject of maybe like, you know, like for example, for me, I was a test tube baby. I was in vitro fertilization. So like,
Word?
yeah, I was. Yeah, I was one of the first batches in the 80s. And so if I have a friend who's going through it, I bring that up as almost like a hey, just so you know, like my parents went through this. It took them a really long time, but eventually against even when they wanted to give up, like they had me, they had my brothers, and it was like that really helped. So it's like you can offer some support. You can say like, you know, there's adoption, there's fertilization drugs, whatever. But that's only if they broach it. You don't want to be like, hey man, so see that post fucking flopped, didn't it? Well, now that you're 0 for 5, how about you fucking either get a new bitch without a fucked up cunt, or you adopt, or you fucking, you know, make a test tube baby. Like you're just. I just want to highlight how off your vibes are around this whole thing.